Tonight, the godfather of modern cooking, Chef Marco Pierre White, is here in the studio.
And we talk about a treatment that can help eliminate cellulite and promote weight loss.
It can only be Studio One.
Live from Dubai.
Hello and welcome to Studio One. Tom is away tonight and I'm so happy to be here with you, Ash.
I'm excited about this, Dina. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Now, as much as I love you, Ash, I'm here because tonight we're in for a treat because the renowned chef, restaurateur, and TV personality Marco Pierre White joined us on the show, and he'll be preparing a dish especially for us here in the kitchen.
Especially for me, I think. I'm really looking forward to this one. Also tonight on the show, we will be finding out about mesotherapy and how it can help diminish certain problem areas in your body. It's all coming up, but as always, let's start off the show with our Groupon Deal of the Day.
Tonight's Groupon Deal of the Day is a Friday brunch for 8 people at Options by Sanjeev Kapoor.
Now that should cost you 800 dirhams, but with Groupon you get a 50% off, meaning you just pay 400 dirhams. And as always, one of you will win it completely free of charge on the show tonight.
Plus, we'll give you a 500 dirhams worth of pampering at Classidra Med Spa, courtesy of spagenie.ae. And a complimentary voucher for dinner for 2 at the Titanic from Milia, Dubai.
We feel extremely generous tonight, and here's what you need to do. Simply find the question on our Facebook fan page. Facebook.com/Studio One Live is the address. When you know the answer, text either A, B or C plus your name and location to our competition line on 056 680 1018. We will be revealing the name of the winner live at the end of the program, so make sure you stay tuned.
Now, before we go and meet our very special guest chef, let's take a look at him in action on the British version of the hit TV show Hell's Kitchen.
I'm their boss.
Hell's Kitchen is open.
Open the doors, please.
60 covers in about an hour.
As far as getting thrown in the deep end, it's Hell's Kitchen, isn't it? First order.
If we fail, he fails.
1 turbot, 2 lamb, 1 tuna.
I don't know where the pans are.
Am I talking to the wall?
Asparagus marker.
Just because you're 10 yards away doesn't mean I can't see you.
Our hearts started beating a little bit.
I'm getting very upset now.
I think he's got it in for me.
Anybody who gets in my way will not survive very long.
We are in our Studio One kitchen, joined by the culinary maestro who's known for his immense contribution to contemporary international cuisine and culinary skills. He is none other than Chef Marco Pierre White. Chef, welcome to the show.
Welcome
nice
to
to be
Studio
here.
One. That was some intimidating stuff we just saw.
No, that's just service.
I'm feeling a little threatened, knife swinging around.
Well, Chef, we are super excited to have you on the show tonight because you are the biggest celebrity chef we've had in our Studio One kitchen. Really looking forward to finding out what you're preparing for us tonight. But before we get into any of that, you have been dubbed the first, or rather the youngest celebrity chef in UK at the time. And we are so excited about having you here in Dubai. You're here for the opening of your new restaurant, Titanic. Tell us about it.
Titanic in the Melia Hotel. It's a very nice restaurant. It's split down the middle. One side is the lounge where you can enjoy your evening in a casual way. And then you've got the main restaurant, which is only about 17, 18 tables. It's not formal, but it's elegant. It's quite old-fashioned. It's like stepping back in time.
Well, tell us about the menu. Like, I always have to wonder, when you've done so much, it's been so many years of you preparing dishes, do you implement some of the staple dishes? Do you come up with new stuff? Like, how are you inspired? How do you keep yourself excited?
Well, I'm a great fan of classicism. I like classic combinations. But the food is inspired by the sun. Because of the weather in Dubai, it's so sunny, it's so warm. So what you don't want is cream and butter. So one of the dishes is the dish I'm going to cook for you tonight. It's very straightforward, very simple. Tuna with lemon, capers, black olives, coriander, olive oil, little crystal salt. Very quick, very simple, very straightforward, but delivers all the flavours that you'd want.
Now, Chef, of course, you are a culinary maestro, so is this something that our viewers can try at home, this dish? Is it simple?
Yeah, I mean, It's so simple. Okay, if you don't succeed the first time, try again. But when you think lemons, readily available, capers, black olives, they're straightforward. It's a natural combination. It's very Sicilian, it's very south of France. Splash of olive oil, some crystal salt. It takes 3.5 minutes to cook.
Now you have over, what is it, 20 restaurants around the world. Why did you choose Dubai as the next destination for your restaurant?
Well, I like Dubai, and I already have restaurants in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And, it's easier to come to Dubai than go to Australia.
Okay, now
Good answer.
You have fed people all around the world, right from big celebrities to regular people who walk into your restaurant. What is it that you expect from the Dubai people when they walk into your restaurant? What can they expect from you?
Well, the beauty of the clients in Dubai, they walk in and they want to enjoy themselves. They want to have fun, and that's what dining's all about. It's about having fun. Sometimes in Europe, some of those restaurants which have got big names, they're quite too formal. It's all a bit too stiff. And at the end of the day, think of the climate of Dubai. Think of the whole feel of Dubai. You come here to enjoy yourself, to work hard, to play hard, to have fun. And that's what dining's all about. It's about having fun, sitting down with your loved ones, sitting down with your friends.
So what's the most important thing when you craft a new dish?
As I say, I'm a classicist, so I like classic combinations. I don't like weird combinations. So I stick to simplicity, really, because I think the more you do to food, the more you take away from food. And it's like this dish. There's no recipe. As I've always said, cooking is a philosophy. It's not a recipe unless it's pastry, then it's chemistry. So keep it simple.
That doesn't work for everyone, let me just tell you that, because I try to toss things in and it never tastes good.
The only thing that should dictate is your palate, nothing else. It's what you like to eat.
Okay, Chef, for a dish like this, how can we pick the best quality of tuna when we go to our local supermarkets?
Well, one thing about Dubai, I have to say, the quality of the ingredients is first class. It really is. And I can't say that about London sometimes. Sometimes in London, the food is quite inconsistent. And you really have to work hard with your suppliers. But the people who bring the food into Dubai actually know what they're searching for. And they're bringing really good quality. And let's not forget, to dine out is not cheap. So therefore, when you go out, it's a treat.
Well, tell us about this gala dinner that you have coming up. What can people look forward to?
Well, on Thursday night, we've got the opening of Titanic. It's a gala dinner, 5 courses, straightforward. Sea scallops, veal rossini, which is one of those classic great dishes. So it's a fillet of veal with the foie gras, very nice in the truffle sauce. And to finish off, a little bit of England, Eton mess.
Well, I think this is going to be a massive treat for anyone who is part of the opening.
Do you still get a little nervous, by the way, or do you still get that adrenaline rush, or is it all kind of just?
No.
Do you feel like you're on repeat?
I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think
so many launches. Like, does it still excite you?
I just get involved. Rather than excitement, I get involved. I like making things, I like creating things, and that's what I find exciting. The buzz of the cameras, the celebrity, I don't really care about that. I was a backroom boy.
For you, all that matters is the food and the customer, I believe. And
the customer has got to be looked after. The customer is the most important. And whatever it takes to make their evening, you have to do.
And that certainly has been your formula to success over the years. I mean, with the massive amount of achievements, recognition and fame that you have accumulated. Chef, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Carry on with your dish. We are going to cut to a quick break.
See you later.
If you'd like to find out the recipe to this, do log on to our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Studio One Live is the address you need. Coming up, we talk about the cellulite busting treatment, mesotherapy.
Stay with us.
Welcome back to Studio One, and yes, it's that time of the week once again when we focus our attention on the body beautiful. Tonight we're focusing on a new way to rebuild your skin and get that glow we all crave for. And to do so, we are discussing a therapy that's new to our show, mesotherapy.
Joining us to talk about how this non-surgical procedure can rejuvenate our skin is Jocelyn Tahan, beauty consultant from Medica. Welcome to the show, Jocelyn.
Thank you.
Now let's start off for our viewers who don't know, what exactly is mesotherapy?
Mesotherapy is a technique that consists of introducing vitamins, protein, and natural extract inside the skin, whether it is for the body, for the hair, or for the face, different indication.
Now, this is a non-surgical procedure, if I may say so, but what all can it be used for? Because I believe there's not just one single use of mesotherapy, there are several. So
Exactly.
if you can just break it down for
Yes,
us.
yes, sure. It's a non-surgical and non-invasive procedure. It's a very safe procedure. Mesotherapy is used for face, for hair, and for body as well, and it has a broad range of applications. Starting with the face, talking about the rejuvenation and the regeneration of the cells, which means that we will get a glow for the face and a brighter skin and with firmer skin. Here we are talking about the mesotherapy, and which includes a ready-mix cocktail containing vitamins, containing amino acids, and specifically hyaluronic acid, which is the basics of each skin to get firmer skin and a more glowy skin. And then with the range of the SRS components, we have different components that are useful for different indications. Let's say mesotherapy nowadays is treating the dark circle around the eyes by using the ready mix from SRS, adding a specific component for the dark circle, which is the main complaint to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And nowadays, also with the mesotherapy treatment, we can treat the pigmentation on the face and on the body also, and you can prevent the fine wrinkles.
So now you mentioned, sorry, you mentioned skin rejuvenation. So this
Exactly.
is also an anti-aging treatment, would you call
Exactly,
it?
because we are using the hyaluronic acid inside the ready mix of SRS, so which means it will regenerate the cells from inside, and it will prevent the aging skin.
So how exactly is it injected into the skin?
So there is many techniques. One of them is with the needle and is injected with a syringe. But now we are talking today about the microneedling technique, and I'm going to show a roller. So it's used with the roller, having numerous microneedle. It's very thin needle and it's diamond-shaped needle, which means it does not scratch the skin and it's not painful. So what to do, using it for the face to rejuvenate and to whatever is the indication, when we roll it on the face, horizontal and vertical, we are opening many pores. And when you open many pores, we are able to introduce easily and quickly the solution, the ready-mix solution to get the glow.
Okay, silly question. Is this something that only professional certified doctors can use on you? It's not something we can buy from a pharmacy.
I was just thinking, hey, that fits into my purse. I know what you're thinking.
That could fit into my purse.
No, actually, it's only used by professionals. It's used by doctors and very specialized persons. So by licensed persons. And
So how long does it take to actually see results? How many sessions would you need?
From the first session, you will see immediate results and visible results. But of course, we recommend the patient to do several sessions to get the optimal results in order to get also lasting results. So actually, we do one session weekly for 10 to 12 weeks, depending on the indication. For example, for cellulite, you have to do more sessions because you are stimulating more the circulation and the lymphatic drainage, for example, for the body. And now, after that, we do the maintenance therapy, which is one session on monthly basis.
Okay, so this is used for the face. And you mentioned earlier that mesotherapy is also used for the hair. What does it do for the hair?
Right. So it's also, a lot of people are having a loss of hair. So we use the same roller. The difference is the length of the needle. So we use it on the scalp. We roll it on the scalp in order to increase and stimulate the microcirculation of the scalp. That's when we bring the solution inside, the solution will be directly taken by the follicle of the hair. So it will give healthier hair and a stronger hair, which will grow in the cycle.
Look at that. Now, is that painful at all? I'm kind of curious to see that. Tiny little needles. You know, if you give it to me, I'll probably end up using it. So maybe you should hold on to
Maybe
it.
you should stay away from it, Dina.
It's not painful because it's a very thin and a very diamond-shaped needle, which means it does not scratch, it does not make pain. But of course, from person to person, the pain threshold is different. Here we recommend if a patient cannot tolerate the small microneedling inside, so we recommend to put any local anesthesia in order to make the procedure comfortable for her and for the
I think Ash should be fine. I'd be crying. That would be the reality. But yeah,
No, I'm not so sure about that, Dina. You're a tough cookie, you know that. Well, okay, doctor, if there's any side effects that you'd like to highlight, what would that be?
It's a very safe procedure using the product SRS Ready Mix and using this microneedling. Maybe 1% of the patients may experience like allergy to one of the components we we are using in the cocktail, but it's reversible and it's temporary.
Good, great news.
That's great news for a lot of our viewers, Jocelyn. It was a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for coming. For more information, do log on to our Facebook fan page, because all of the team from Medica are right now answering your skin, hair, body-related questions, especially when it comes to mesotherapy. Facebook.com/Studio One Live is the address. After the break, we hang out in the kitchen with Chef Marco Pierre White.
We'll do, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to the show, where we are getting a cooking masterclass from Chef Marco Pierre White. We are very lucky indeed, aren't we, Ash?
Of course. Chef, what's happening?
Well, it's not really a masterclass, it's very simple.
It's very simple.
It's a masterclass
for us.
Black olives, lemon segments, capers, all in olive oil. You may ask why. It softens them. Lemon's quite aggressive. A little bit of olive oil left in the sun just softens it. Same with the olives, it just takes that harshness out of them. And then the lemon zest, it's very simple. Equal quantities of vinegar and sugar, bring to the boil so it's a syrup solution, and in with the zest, which has been cooked in boiling water till it's tender.
How long do you keep that? How long do you keep those ingredients in the olive oil?
I could do them in the morning.
Oh, it's okay.
All you want to do is take out the chill. You don't have to cook them. So if you imagine your lemon segments, if you cook them, or they got too hot, they just break down. You still want that texture, you still want that acidity, but you just want to soften it, so it's almost like a soft vinaigrette. Remember, tuna's quite a big meat. It's a steak. So therefore, you want lots of garnish. How many times do you go to a restaurant and you get your sort of steak or your fish? You're halfway through and there's no garnish left. So I'm a great believer, be generous. And so throw lots of lemon on, throw lots of capers, lots of olives. Don't be mean. Because remember, that's quite a big steak.
It certainly
we'll
is.
take care of that
Now,
then.
Chef, is this a classic Italian dish, or is there a Marco Pierre White twist to this?
It's not a classic Italian dish, but it's just in that Sicilian style. So you take lemons, you take olives, capers, which is a classic combination in Sicily. With sardines, it's fantastic. With tuna, it's equally as delicious.
Okay, Chef, so maybe you can start showing us the first step of how this is done.
So it's very simple. What we do is we just take some oil. Just put some on the fish. So you put the oil on first before you season.
Lather that on.
Or it creates a seal, so therefore the salt, when you season it, it's not aggressive.
Yeah.
Salt's really aggressive.
Okay.
And if you sprinkle salt onto your tuna, it starts to extract the water. So that little bit of oil, plus it assists you so it doesn't stick to the pan.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting
So a
tip
little bit
for
of
our
oil.
viewers.
Here in the Middle East, we absolutely love olive oil. Olive oil isn't added to the dish, so you add a bit
add
of
the dish to
fool,
the
like ground
olive
beans to a
oil.
bit of the olive oil, and
be
it's
generous.
swimming in there. It's like cereal.
But be generous with your olive oil.
Yeah, a little too
But
generous here.
if you don't like too much, then, as I say, there's no recipe. Just splash it on. I suppose I'm quite
No,
generous.
splash sounds about right.
But I'm
I
half
have
Italian,
friends
so
here who just
therefore-
kinda drink
Yeah.
it.
In Italy, we have lots of olive oil.
Okay, Chef, so the pan is getting warm.
You can see, but you want the pan hotter than you need it. Because remember, once you throw a steak, whether it's a steak of meat or whether it's a fish steak, the loss of heat is enormous. So then you season,
There goes that sprinkling, that splashing.
and then again, just a little oil on this side.
Okay. Some
Really
more oil at the
massaging
top.
it in there, huh?
It just creates a seal so the salt doesn't attack the flesh. Because remember, it's about seasoning a fish. If you season it too soon, what happens is it extracts the water content and also tightens the fish so it becomes tougher.
And Chef, you mentioned that this dish is available on the menu at the Titanic.
This is on the menu of Titanic, it's on the menu.
Okay.
And again, it's one of those dishes which you cook to order. So it hits the pan, you turn it, and then it's on the plate, away it goes. You'll see how simple it is. Trust me, this weekend you'll be cooking it.
We'll be back in just a little
Well,
bit.
Chef, looks like you have everything under control here in the kitchen. So we will come back to you when you will be plating the dish, and Dina and I will be digging into it. So carry on with that. Recipe to that
Thank you.
available on Facebook page, facebook.com/Studio One Live. I'm so looking forward to this one. Okay, let's quickly reveal the winner of tonight's Groupon competition to win a Friday brunch for 8 people, plus a pamper treat, and of course, dinner for 2 at Titanic.
All you had to do was to answer this question. What is the cosmetic treatment that we featured on tonight's show? Was it A, haircut and blow dry, B, mesotherapy, or C, manicure and pedicure? I hope you got that one right.
The answer is B, mesotherapy. And the name of the winner will be on our Facebook fan page. So log on right now and find out if it's you. It could be you, no?
Yeah. Okay, it's time to say, Marco, you have just 60 seconds left.
That's not very long.
It's not long at all. Okay.
So what is going on right now? It looks like it's halfway done.
It's almost there. And tuna's a very easy fish to cook. You can almost see what's happening. I like my tuna quite rare. I don't like it when it's sort of medium well, because it tends to be too tough. You might as well eat tin fish as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
You know, just
About 30 seconds through now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. More olive oil. You really are generous with that. Now, I've made a promise to Ash. I've never ever had seafood before. 28 years of never having seafood, and it will be done tonight.
Oh, you just revealed your age, Dina.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. So, where am I going to put this?
All right.
On here?
Yes.
How long have we got left?
Under 10 seconds.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's the quickest minute.
Yeah,
I've
we'll
ever
give you
had in my life.
an extra 5 seconds just because we love you.
Do you like it rare?
Because we're excited to have you on, and we
Do you like your tuna rare?
I like it rare. I like my tuna rare. And your time is technically up, so let me just go grab myself a fork.
Grab me one too, Ash.
Sure.
I'm sticking to this.
Yeah, so we just...
So what? You're really slathering. You're like decorating over here. What's going on?
So, as I said, you've got a very large piece of meat.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
You're too quick.
Don't
for me.
So
interrupt the
impatient. I'm just
master,
so
Ash.
impatient.
That was the quickest minute I've ever had.
There are the olives.
You were quicker than Al Beirut. When Albert used to ask for a minute, you
That
used to
is,
give you a minute.
that actually, that just looks amazing.
That
I kind of
looks
don't want to eat it.
amazing.
I'm going to be honest.
Okay,
Why
so
is
there
that?
you-
Okay.
Then what you do
Can't
is you
put
take
the
your
smell
hand.
just yet. Looks fresh.
It looks very pretty as well.
As I
And
said,
it's just a taste, of course, of what will be on the menu at the Titanic. Look forward to sampling a few more of those dishes.
And it is
One last
extremely
thing.
simple to prepare at home.
One last touch.
It's of course
One last touch of being olive oil, of course. Slather that on.
olive oil.
and then remember, it's with everything a solution.
I've lost sight of the tuna.
There you
By the way, to
Okay.
swim through. Swim to the
are. You
tuna.
ready?
Yep. Ready for
Ready.
this?
Do you want
Chef,
me to chop
if
it
you
up
are.
for you?
Okay.
Yeah, could you
I'm
chop
gonna
it
go
up
first.
because I am, I can see you're very handy there with a knife, very comfortable.
Ah.
Okay. So you,
What you
there, nice and medium rare, just the way I like it. Do you like it medium rare, Dina?
I've never had tuna.
Okay.
We'll see if I like tuna.
Where's your fork? There you are.
Oh, can I have a small, just a tiny bit small?
I'm gonna go for a big one though.
Okay. There you are. Where's your fork? Use fingers.
Oh, fingers. We'll use fingers. Let's get in.
Nice tuna. Very nice tuna.
Chef, that is delicious. That is
Listen.
a cracker.
But it's not trying to be anything, you see. Lemons, olives, capers.
I
The
can't
ingredients
believe
are
I'm
doing the work.
enjoying this.
She likes it. You've just converted her, chef. She doesn't eat
Very
seafood
charming.
usually.
You don't understand. No, I'm. This is insane for me.
Why?
That was amazing.
You like another
Chef,
piece?
that dish is an absolute
That
classic.
lemon zest.
See what you think? If you taste the lemon zest.
Some more of that?
Can I try just some of that? I don't know what's going on in my mouth. Look at that.
See, what
Dina's
what
excited.
lemon and salt does, it gets the juices in the mouth running, so therefore it exaggerates everything. So
It
if
does
you
feel like
imagine,
it's watering.
so if you think, there's the lemon, so here we had the vinegar with the sugar, a little bit of olive oil, and then you taste, you just make it, it's almost like a vinaigrette you make with, it's like a dressing you make with the solution, which is scented with the lemon. It's very delicate, it's very gentle. What it does is it gets the juices running, so therefore it exaggerates everything.
I'm not sure what's going on with my mouth, but this
Well,
is
chef,
amazing.
you've given
This is
some
coming home with me.
amazing tips on the show tonight. You've converted Dina, and I am in absolute awe of your dish. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
very
on.
much.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Here's wishing you all the very best for your restaurant opening on Thursday.
Good luck. We'll be seeing you there.
Recipe Facebook page. That's it for tonight's episode. A big thanks to all of our guests, especially Chef Marco Pierre White, for preparing such an amazing meal.
Tune in tomorrow for an incredibly inspiring show that's bound to leave you wanting to do more for your community and venture out to try new things every day.
See you in exactly 23 and a half hours. Bye.
It's amazing what the lemon does, isn't it?